think we are live. Maybe. Yes, we are live. We are live. We are indeed live. Or are we not? Are we live? I am waiting for confirmation in the chat that we are live. Yes, we are live. Okay, great. That is wonderful to hear. As always, I was having some issues, but yes, now we're live. Great. Welcome. I'm in Takachiho today, which is a small town in the northern part of Miyazaki Prefecture, surrounded mostly by mountains and very gorgeous landscape. And before we start this walk, I want to thank Wishful Walking Videos, as well as, let me check here, Mikael Ejdeholm. Those two are what I call mega supporters, which means that they contribute with a nice amount every month, and in exchange I will promote them a little bit extra. So for those who don't know, Wishful Walking Videos, he's quite active in the chat during my walks. He's a guy who makes similar walking videos, similar to mine, but he's based in LA in California. So if you think that sounds interesting, I highly recommend that you check out his channel. It is linked in the video description. And for my other mega supporter, I don't really know anything. He hasn't provided any information. So thank you very much, Mikael. I really appreciate your help, and let me know if you have a channel or something you want me to link to. I'll be happy to assist you. Okay, so a small town. I think population is like 6,000 or 7,000 people, but it is located in a beautiful place, Takachiho. And as you can see, it's in the morning and the mist is just rising from the mountains in the distance. It's beautiful. This town is mostly famous for its gorge, which is located down here. Unfortunately, I have an extremely tight schedule today, and it's a bit of a pain to walk to the gorge. So I won't be doing that, which kind of hurts me, because that place must be very beautiful, especially in this morning light. But instead of going there, I will actually take a walk to the kind of city center in this town, which is located this direction, and just take a quick look at what it is like around there. I haven't been there myself, and the reason why I don't have more time is because I'm actually heading to Fukuoka in less than an hour, and I need to check out from my hotel and do all those things, and then head to the bus that will take me there. So yes, someone asked about where's the link to the LA walking videos. It's in the video description, just after the social links. So depending on what device you're on, you might have to close the chat in order to see the video description. I'm not sure, but yeah, look around a bit. I'm sure you will find it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tim and everyone else. I would recommend that you just I'm sure there's tons of other videos showing that place, the gorge. So I'm sure you can find it. Takachiho is the name of the city. Just search for Takachiho and gorge. But yeah, you can walk there, but it's pretty far and not very convenient. And I'm worried that if I go there now, I won't be able to make it back to the hotel in time. And if I miss my bus, I'm in big trouble. So yeah, I think this walk will be about 30 minutes in total. Weather report, yes. Let's weather. let's weather. It's definitely not as warm and comfortable as it was in Amami. So it is currently 13 degrees. 13 degrees. And it was very cloudy just until I started the stream, but then magically the clouds disappeared. The gods are with us today. Hej Per-Ola, vi är i Takachiho, en liten stad i norra Miyazaki, fortfarande på Kyushu. Thank you, Dark Turnip, for the kind words. Glad to hear that you enjoy my videos. Yeah, it looks nice. It's a very nice town. My first impression. So I arrived here yesterday afternoon, but I was busy kind of going to all the places I had to shoot, which were basically a couple of shrines and that gorge. But yeah, it's a very nice city actually, and it feels like it's in pretty good health, which is not super common when it comes to these smaller cities in rural Japan. But this place seems to be doing quite well. I'm sure they're suffering a lot now with the pandemic, of course, but that goes for basically everywhere. As this is a pretty tourism dependent place. A lot of tourists and visitors come here usually. But yeah, people seem happy. I get lots of smiles when I'm walking around, and not so many closed shops. Most shops seems to be still in business, which is something you can't take for granted in Japanese small towns these days. That looks like a school up on that hill. They must have a very nice nice view. And this is the only convenience store I've seen so far. I think we still have a few of these left in Tokyo as well, the Yamazaki chain, but they're very rare. They're usually very, like, each shop has its own character, as opposed to the big chains where every shop is basically more or less the same. These tend to be more like owned by some local usually older men or women who has been maybe running a shop their entire life, or at least that's the kind of vibe that you get when you go there. Yeah, no high rises here. It's only like maybe 2-3 stories at most. Yamazaki any good? Well, I prefer shops that has a little bit of their own distinct character. So yeah, they're usually more fun than Family Mart or 7-Eleven. Oh yeah, I hope some mentioned the video I posted yesterday, which was a good old school silent 4K walking video that I made from a little shrine. It was fun. I've actually recorded a few more videos like that during this trip, because yeah, I haven't been able to stream so much the last couple of days, but I have recorded a few more 4K videos that I will post on my channel in the coming days. So yeah, I hope you will enjoy those. small enclosed displays. Oh, look at this. This is a nice view. Small enclosed displays. I don't know what you mean, but I guess it's just kind of for the shops to showcase. Oh, let's cross before it turns red. So for those interested in Japanese history and Shintoism, this place is quite important. It's said to be kind of the birthplace for the rest of Japan. I'm not going to try to explain the whole story because I will just probably get it wrong. But it's a pretty important place in Japanese culture, especially some of the shrines here. So that's one of the reasons why it's such a popular place to visit for mostly domestic tourists, I guess, but many non-Japanese come here as well. So I think now we are pretty much in the city center of Takachiho. It's still early, so most shops are not open yet. Small transparent plastic sort of box. I'll see if we... these ones, right? You're talking about this? I honestly have no idea what this is. What this is for. Population... Let's check. I think my taxi drivers told me 7,000. But might just be mixing it up with some other place. I see. Yeah. This. So I think they tell a little bit about the history. You can see that there's some text. You can probably pause the video later and read it. But I think it's kind of explaining a little bit about the history and the local lore. Okay, population of this city is not 7,000. It's 11,959 according to Wikipedia. So almost 12,000 people live here. Let's go down here. So this is my last day on this trip here in Kyushu. So tonight I will be flying back home to Tokyo. Hopefully I can do a few streams in Tokyo before I leave for my next trip, which I will do very, very soon. I will just be in Tokyo for 4 days. Barbershop. Yeah, I should get a haircut too. It's been a while. Oh, this building looks very old. So actually, I see. Yeah, here is like some taxi and bus. Oh, okay, so this is probably where I'll be taking the bus later today. In like less than an hour. Yeah, that was school bells that you heard in the background. Maybe school starts at 8. Not sure. It's a beautiful morning with all the birds chirping and not much noise otherwise. One thing that I always enjoy when I'm visiting new places in Japan is to look at those, the shutters for the shops. They are usually almost everywhere in Japan. They tend to like hand paint them. It's always quite fun to see. Next trip will be, I don't know. I will just be in Tokyo. I'm leaving in 5 days and I still don't know where I'm going. But it's gonna be Kyushu, as it's part of the Kyushu project. The last trip I will be doing for the Kyushu project. But yeah, I actually don't know exactly where I will be going. It would be nice if I bumped into some random locally owned coffee shop with a talkative owner, wouldn't it? It feels like there should be something like that in this town as well. But yeah, basically I need to be back at the hotel in like 15 minutes. So sorry for making this such a short and quick little walk. Shinkansen light show. I don't know. I never heard about that, but I don't think so. I think the last trip that I'm doing now will be focused on shooting cherry blossoms, because they already started blooming down here actually. I saw quite a lot of blooming cherry blossom trees yesterday. Let's go down here and see. Looks like there's a little river. Oh, creative content. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Relatively new to this channel. I like what I see. I joined after the birth of your baby, and recently another stream I had above, and I want to give you what I gave them. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Well, if you joined when my daughter was born, then that was 7 months ago. So you can't be that new to the channel. I think I've seen you in the chat a couple of times as well. But yeah, thank you very much. Okay, not much of a view here. No, I probably have to head back. It was very nice having you join us in commenting together on yesterday's video. Oh, you mean, are you talking to me? Yeah, it was nice. It was nice to participate in the chat for a change. That's been a while. Been a while since I could actually watch my own video and chat. But I think I will try to mix it up a little bit more and do more a combination of pre-recorded videos and live walks like this, because there are definitely certain ideas I have that wouldn't really work as live videos, but that I think could be quite enjoyable for you if I just record them. Yeah, I don't think this is where I'll be taking the bus. This is probably just a depot, but the bus terminal was the place we passed a little bit earlier. I need to check a map here. I think I should be able to go up this way and get to the hotel, but I can't really afford to get lost. This is weird. My GPS is not telling me where I am. Okay, now it does. And yes, let's go. I really like mornings, especially in small towns like this, when you see how kind of the city life is, or town life is kind of starting up. People are going to their jobs, schools. The light is nice. Everybody's a little bit sleepy, so the pace of everything is slow. It's kind of nice. Oh, hi. Oh, hello. Ah, careful, careful. Don't get hit by the car. Shy cat. And it wasn't running away. Yay! What a win. I wish I had more time, then I would go up to that. It looks like there's a kind of little observation deck or something up there, but I really... half an hour is not enough for a live stream. It's not enough to explore. With that little time you can't take any risks. And it's also quite stressful. Yeah, that green ball. I think it's a hotel or like a B&B or something. I'm sure they just put it there so they can tell all their customers that just look for the green ball or the green balloon. Beautiful. I've never lived anywhere close to mountains, so this kind of scenery is always very exciting for me. I mean, sure, I can see Mount Fuji from my window, but it's very far away, so it's quite different compared to this. Let's see, there's not many cars here, so you should be able to get a nice thumbnail photo. It's beautiful. Sea level must be, yeah, I think we're pretty far up. And the drive to get here was really beautiful as well. Lots of like high bridges with really spectacular views. So yeah, definitely if you find yourself in Kyushu, I think coming here might be worth it. You can take, it's a little bit inaccessible, there's no trains. There used to be trains going here, but My taxi driver told me that the train tracks were damaged in a typhoon like 10-15 years ago, and since ridership was so low, they didn't bother repairing it, so now it's only bus or car. But there are buses connecting this town to Fukuoka, which takes 3 hours, so that's what I'll be doing now after this stream. Not many vending machines here either. Yeah, that's right. Let me see. I need to really take the quickest way back to the hotel. And according to Google, the quickest way is this way. Sorry, I have to backtrack a little bit. Back towards the green ball. Take us along for the bus ride. Actually, that would be nice. That would be nice. Probably reception will be very spotty though, because it will be mostly mountains and countryside, so I don't think I can stream. But if the view is nice, I will try to record a little bonus video that I can post later. And you were about to suggest recording a video of the bus ride. Great minds think alike. So it's supposed to be next crossing. I'm supposed to turn left. Almost a mirror reveal, but only almost. I think I managed to dodge that one. What's the biggest town nearby? Miyazaki is probably the biggest one, but it's 2 hours away by car, so other than that, Kumamoto, probably. Kumamoto or Oita. Kumamoto is bigger than Oita though. But yeah, Kumamoto is the biggest town, but it's still, yeah, you can see. We are here. Here's Kumamoto. Here's Oita. Let's see. Do we get focus? There we go. So I can zoom out a little bit more. So here you see the location in all of Kyushu. So I think the map said that I'm supposed to go down here. Yes, that is indeed the right way. Perfect. Perfect. The people passing by look at you funny, wondering what you're talking to. Yeah, I don't really pass many people by, but those few who I do see they probably they kind of look at me a bit curiously. What's that weird person doing here? I can almost hear them think. You always get more attention in small towns like this, because here I stand out more. When I stream in Tokyo, no one cares. But also in places like this, people tend to be more friendlier and more welcoming, especially shops and those kind of places. They are much easier to, you can just walk up and ask them if you can shoot, and they're usually fine. If you're in a bigger city, you need to make an appointment in advance and submit the project description and whatnot. Very tedious. That's why I never do that. Oh, we have some rice fields here too. Nice. Yeah, it's a very beautiful town, I have to say that. Yeah, Nobeoka is also that's probably even closer than Kumamoto, but my guess is that most people have never heard about Nobeoka. I hadn't before I came here, actually. Not really a well-known city. Let's check the map again. Damn it. Damn it. I was supposed to turn there, of all places. Okay. At least I'm getting lost again, even if it's just a very short walk. I managed to get lost, take the wrong direction, so I'm sure some of you will be very happy about that. Did we see any cones? Not sure, did we? Green ball. I'm always backtracking towards the green ball. So this is the direction that I was supposed to go. Yes, okay. Now I'm on the right track. I do use Google Maps, but I don't look constantly at the map, because I also use that phone for the chat. So, yeah. Cemetery on top of the hill. Oh my god, these views are just spectacular. Look at this. If I had more time, we would find a cone, yeah. I'm sure we would. I wish I had the time to just, I don't know, go up on one of these mountains and check out the view. Yes, I am back where I started, which is a good thing. That's my hotel. That's my hotel, right there. Very new hotel, quite nice. Big room. reasonable. If you come here and look for a place to stay, this one is not a bad choice. I think I paid about 10,000 yen for my room, which is a double room, and it's by Japanese standards a big double room. So pretty nice. Did we lose signal? That's not good. But yeah, with that being said, now I'm back here at the hotel. I need to get my stuff together and head to the bus. So thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed this quick little mini morning walk, and I shall see you all soon again. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Mata ne. Hei do. Auf Wiedersehen.